Lab 23. Moving mammoths. A slightly off-topic engineering challenge. It's a gray February when you and your lab teammates, budding paleontologists, happen upon the following BBC article.
Frozen baby mammoth discovered in Yukon excites Canada.
A whole baby woolly mammoth has been found frozen in the permafrost of northwestern Canada, the first such discovery in North America. The mummified Ice Age mammoth is thought to be more than 30,000 years old. It was found by gold miners in Yukon's Klondike region on Tuesday. The area of the find belongs to the Tronc Dek Huichin First Nation. The Yukon government compared it to Russia's discovery of a baby mammoth in the permafrost of Siberia in 2007. It is said it was the most complete mummified mammoth found in North America and only the second such find in the world. The baby, thought to be female, has been named Nun Cha Ga, meaning big baby animal, in the Han language spoken by the Native Americans in the area. Nun Cha Ga is beautiful and one of the most incredible mummified Ice Age animals ever discovered in the world, said Yukon paleontologist Grant Zazula. It is about the same size as the Siberian baby Lyuba found in 2007, which was some 42,000 years old, the Yukon government said in a press release. It is the best preserved woolly mammoth discovered in North America. The partial remains of a mammoth calf named Effie were found in 1948 at a gold mine in neighboring Alaska. CBC News says Nun Cha Ga was unearthed after a miner called his boss over to examine something that was hit by his bulldozer in the mud at Eureka Creek, south of Dawson City. It is said it was the most complete mummified mammoth found in North America and the only second such find in the world. You find this recent discovery quite motivating, so you pack up your supplies and head to Yukon yourselves in an attempt to find your own frozen woolly mammoth. After a long flight and an even longer drive and days of trekking through knee-deep snow, you spot a lovely little uninhabited island in the middle of a remote frozen lake. Feeling good about this location, you carefully traverse the lake, split up, and begin exploring the Virgin Island. There are pebble-covered beaches, some fir forests, many boulders, a few caves, and several rocky hills, some of which are quite steep. Everything is covered in snow and ice. You regroup at the agreed time and place, and together you decide to stake your claim on this island and begin your search for remains. Hopeful, you study the terrain, taking a good 2 weeks to thoroughly map the island. You use this map to break the island into quadrants. You begin your search for remains in earnest by breaking into 2 groups and spending the daylight hours working in different quadrants. The days are long and cold. The nights are longer and colder. The first week of March, your team strikes gold. Well, not literally. Literally, your team found what you'd come for, the remains of a woolly mammoth frozen in ice. The mammoth is encased in a large mass of ice deep within a cave. All of your teammates begin chiseling away at the ice. You know you'll need to excavate around the remains while leaving a decent covering of ice to shroud the animal in order to best preserve it before you can get it to your temperature-controlled lab. Once you've removed the remains, still encased in ice, you regroup to discuss your next steps. It's now April, and the lake surrounding your little island has begun to thaw. The water is now slushy. There's no way to walk back like you came. You construct a very small boat and paddles from fir trees and some of the team's supplies, including paracord, clothing, and tent material. You fortunately have a great deal of paracord, so you tie one end around a tree on the island's shore and place the remainder into the boat. The use of all this material for boat construction leaves you with the ability to provide supplies and safe lodging on the island for only one member of your team. This person will stay behind to protect your claim. The rest of your team bids farewell to the teammate who will be keeping watch over your amazing find and then paddles away across the lake to the mainland, slowly unraveling the paracord as you go. Upon reaching the mainland, you tie the boat end of the paracord to a nearby tree. This not only serves as a landmark for where to cross, but provides a physical link to the island. You all rush as quickly as you can to find a vessel large enough to accommodate the ice-encrusted mammoth remains, the teammate who is still on the island, and one additional team member who will take the vessel across the lake to make the rescue and retrieval. It takes a few days to locate the nearest town. You see an old, dingy hotel and eagerly head inside. You're glad for shelter, heat, food, and Wi-Fi. You check Google Maps, and to your absolute shock, there are no boat rentals nor boat stores for over 500 kilometers, about 300 miles. Your teammate cannot wait that long for you to return. Supplies are thin. Only a small portion of your budget for this trip remains. You need to save as much as possible in order to get your team and your mammoth all the way back to your lab. You all decide that you must construct your own vessel, yet again, so you divide a small portion of the budget among the team. You split up, each searching around the old, dirty, dinky town for whatever supplies you can find. Upon regrouping, your team is very excited to have secured an extraordinarily long and strong nylon rope. This rope is important as it saves you the need to otherwise power your vessel. The teammate who will bring the vessel to the island can use the existing paracord line to pull the vessel across the lake. Before departing for the island, you'll tie an end of this new rope to your vessel so that the mainland-bound teammates can pull the rope to bring your vessel, your two teammates, and your mammoth back to the mainland shore. That original paracord line can't handle that massive mammoth. You have a plan for locomotion. Now all you need to do is build your vessel. You decide it will be easier to build on site, rather than haul the completed construction back to the shore where you left your landmark. You pack up all your newfound supplies as quickly as you can. You make the few days' journey back to the lakeshore. The ice on the lake is now almost completely melted. That means the ice protecting your newly exposed mammoth may soon melt as well. You survey your supplies, plan, and begin your build. Will your teammates and your mammoth make it back to the mainland safely? Your goal. Working with the provided lake model and your limited supplies, your objective is to construct a vessel that can be pulled safely across the lake to the island while carrying one team member. Be pulled safely across the lake to the mainland while carrying two team members and your mammoth. Complete the task in under 2 minutes without sinking, capsizing, drowning your teammates, melting, or otherwise damaging your mammoth. Each team will be provided with an identical collection of various building supplies. You may only use what is provided. You may consume all or some of what is provided. You may not use any additional items or substances. There are a few exceptions. 2 scissors per team. 2 pencils per team. 1 ruler per team. 1 glue stick per team. 1 electronic scale per class. Share scale time. You will also be provided with 2 team member figures and 1 ice-encased mammoth in an effort to simulate the removal of your model mammoth from its original location to the shore. It will be moved from the freezer to the refrigerator at 10:55. It will be available for your use from this point on. In an effort to avoid melting your mammoth's protective ice layer, you may want to consider using a stand-in, stunt double, or object of similar mass while testing your vessel. The average mass and dimensions of 1 ice-encased mammoth just happen to be 225 grams plus or minus 10 grams, 12 by 9 by 9 centimeters plus or minus 3 centimeters. You may use the model lake for trial runs, but you must share lake time with all teams. You will have until 11:40 to plan, build, and test your vessel. At 11:40, all teams must report to the model lake. All mammoths will be brought to the shore out of the refrigerator. A trivia question and answer ballot will be presented. A 1-minute timer will be set. At 11:41, team captains will submit their team's written answers. The team that comes closest to the correct answer without going over will go first. The next closest team will go second, and so on. At 11:44, the vessel trials begin. Each team will have 1 minute to set up, 2 minutes to run, 1 minute to break down. Your challenge begins at 10:55. Again, here are your rules, objective, and timeline. Ready, set, go.
Wow. Hang on. Oh yeah, this thing is super sticky, so it's not gonna come off. Like, look. Oh, that's great. It's like really sticky. Yeah, listen. Oh, that's great.
The back is heavier than the front, and we end up well, we.
Why is No, guys, that's perfect. No, I don't know.
Can we use this tape? That's like.
No, you're sneaky. Very sneaky, though. That's creative. True. Not in your tray, though. Hi, puppy.
Also, they're like a submarine, kind of like holding on for dear life kind of thing. There's no rules against suffocation. That's true. They're also.
We're too. Idea.
I suppose we could take that off.
Wait, let's run a test real quick.
Careful with the door. Don't let the door get you on the way out.
Hey, why'd you put the people there?
This is a heck of a structure.
Why'd you to suffocate them? That's true. We are? We're not to let them go underwater?
No, underwater.
They have air.
There's a submarine, okay?
Is this?
Do you want to use that unit? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that one is gone. So, can you grab the tube, please? Sorry.
Do we have any tape left?
Yeah.
That I need to use.
Okay, then we'll just glue the rope on.
Okay, wait. What if we use this?
Look at that idea.
How much glue we've got left?
Okay.
I don't know why we would care about that.
He likes showing me these things.
It's important. I don't know why.
This is our project. This is. Oh, go away, dude.
Insanity is the way to go.
I agree. I think our model perfectly represents.
Guys, now look. Now we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You guys want to test? I don't think anyone has a word.
Yeah, can we have your jar?
Yeah, okay. Hi, Ozzy. And we have coffee.
I'm gonna wrap this around.
We got about halfway. Also, where's this our boat?
Yeah, that's our boat.
Put it in the whole boat.
We did.
This is our boat.
Yeah, this will work.
Sure.
You have trash.
Come on, you got this. It is tangled.
Oh my goodness, y'all got a rat's nest.
Oh, so sorry.
He's fine. He'll
I'm
move.
so sorry.
He'll move. He's good.
Oh no!
Got about. Hey, here we go. All right, Chloe. Putting in the hat. It's a hat. Some kind. I was going to say some sort of structural.
Very large
system or
hat. Very
transport packaging. I don't
Go
know.
fix that.
It's a distinguished gentleman.
Yeah.
Very distinguished.
Okay. Okay, 2 minutes. Send it across. Lily's gonna come pull.
It needed the things to support.
All right, here it goes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, come on!
It was supposed to.
There was an excessive amount of glue used.
Where's your person on the boat? On the whatever this is, submarine?
Submarine.
Okay. All right, your
totally
2-minute
survived.
mammoth moving starts now. Go.
Okay, start pulling. It floats currently.
Yes.
Are you sure? Because it looks like it's kind of sick.
Guys, got this.
Hush.
Oh shit, these guys are big brains.
Guys, you just gotta.
Okay.
Oh, it's a submarine.
The power of
You
friendship.
have a friendship.
Pull it over here.
Pull it across. Very good.
Open our little hatch up.
You have a hatch.
Not
All right.
remember what happened with one of them.
Put them inside. All right, here's. Stop falling out.
I don't think it's seven.
Hey, I command you to stop dying.
What's in my hand?
If you die one more time, I'm gonna kill you. All right, stop falling out. Okay, ready? Ready? Okay, wait. I got
Why are you not holding my mammoth? Alright, well maybe not.